Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I think Chucktown Frank got a little bit of contrarian in him. Once again, Chucktown Frank is from, James Island, South Carolina, but lives here in Atlanta. So you would think he would root for the Falcons over the New England Patriots. But I think he's what they call one of them trolls. Kind of like from the family of Grego. Come on, Chucktown Frank. You know good and well you're not rooting for no New England Patriots, sir. I mean, come on. You're better than that. Please. From Cornelia Small, I like to visit VA, but they still calling the black folks at bars and clubs and letting Caucasioids walk through. They also get the speed check by aircraft. I can't compete with that. I don't know what that last part means. I meant to mention this. When we came back from the break, we were playing this track, and evidently some rappers from Virginia. I think that's one of Kesey's artists. I do. I'm pretty sure. So a lot of the Stewies know, the people that follow the show daily, we're kind of like a family in the chat room and amongst ourselves. But Kesey, the Kicking It with Kesey show, he's kind of like a quasi Suge Knight of hip-hop. And so I don't know if Kesey has a production company or he owns a label or whatever. I don't know, but he does something with music, and he has a couple of artists. I guess maybe he manages or something like that. And a couple of days ago, I had some of his artist music that a lot of y'all, were taking shots at. And I didn't want to tell y'all. I didn't tell y'all that it was Kesey's artist, but I told y'all it was Kesey's artist. Let's fast forward till today. That track that I heard that we played, during the break just now, that track was fire. Yeah. Shouts out to VA. Yeah. From that ninja in the chat room on Spreaker.com. Trey, I don't think it's relevant anyway, but they hung out with each other, that there just weren't cameras. That essentially is what I was saying. Basically, I think this is a dumbass conversation. And talking about LeBron saying how players, Barkley and Jordan were chumming it up in a game back in the day that he saw from 1993. From Sidney Jackson, people like to think there was this cutthroat competition back in the day and that the players hated each other. I call BS on that. I heard Barkley say the night him and Shaq got to fighting that he and Shaq and their parents went out to dinner that night. Again, Barkley is a hypocrite. I'd never heard that story before. From B. Jones, LeBron opens himself up to criticism at times, but Charles sounds real. Get off my lawn when it comes down to LeBron. Yeah, this does seem like an error. Once again, I don't know the details of how the question was asked to Charles Barkley, but how he could go back and talking about LeBron in 2017 and bring up when he left Cleveland to go to Miami. Y'all know me. I went in on LeBron for many, many years about that. But once again, when he went back to Cleveland, all was forgotten. You got to move on. And, I mean, the cat is a great person. He is one of the best players to ever play the game. If you go skill-wise, as far as what I've seen over the last, 40 years of watching basketball and being able to understand what I'm watching, I mean, LeBron's definitely in the conversation. Now, I wouldn't take him over Michael Jordan. I wouldn't take him over Kobe Bean Bryant. But LeBron might be, I don't know, fourth behind Magic. Maybe fourth, maybe fifth. That's saying a lot. Like, I think I would take LeBron, and maybe I'm sure we've done a top 5 basketball players of all time. Maybe we haven't. I would take LeBron before I would take Larry Bird. I would take LeBron before I would take, would I take him over Olajuwon? I think I might take him over Olajuwon. I think I might, as a whole, his entire career, Olajuwon had many great years, some of the best low post moves ever. But when they won their rings when Michael Jordan was gone or suspended, some people say, from basketball, playing baseball for the Birmingham Barons, I think I might take LeBron, before Larry Bird, before Akeem Olajuwon. I'm trying to think of any other great players in the last 40 years. Would I take him before Allen Iverson? Probably. And I love me some Allen Iverson. Would I take him before AI? Probably because he's got the rings. He's got, some things over AI. A lot of people say AI was a ball hog. He's a phenomenal player. Would I take him over Charles Barkley? Indubitably. Of course I would take LeBron James over Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley's a Hall of Famer. A lot of these cats are Hall of Famers that I wouldn't take, that I would take before I would take LeBron before I took them. So you can't deny what the cat does on the floor. I mean, he's a phenomenal basketball player. He is a phenomenal basketball player. Sidney Jackson says, I would put Magic ahead of Kobe. All right, I'm going to do a quick impromptu top five. Of the top 5 basketball players in the last 40 years that I can remember. Number 1 is Jordan. Number 2 is Magic. Number 3 is Kobe. Number 4. And see, I'm not including centers because a lot of people argue, why don't you have Kareem in your conversation? Once again, like I said earlier, you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Kareem may be the player that most people would start their organization with, first in the last 40 years because, hell, he was 7'4". He had an unstoppable shot. He won many, many championships. He was the catalyst for the Miami or the Los Angeles Lakers for many, many years. But at this conversation, really, the players that I've just named are cats that had an all-around game. So I'm kind of excluding the big guys in this, I'm kind of excluding the big guys in this. I think that number 4 on my list might be, it might be LeBron. Let me sit back and think of that. Maybe I won't give you the total 5 right now. Maybe we'll go to a break and I'll look at a quick list or something and make sure I'm not forgetting anybody. But definitely, I don't need to even know anything else. Number 1 is Jordan. Number 2 is Magic. Number 3 is Kobe. Number 4 and 5, I think LeBron's in that conversation. I just need to verify a couple of things during the break before I say that. Yeah, from Cornelius Small, Oakley probably didn't like that Barkley had the same name. It had to submit his dominance over inferior Charles. Right. Might be. From Sidney Jackson, folks, forget Magic career got cut short because of the HIV. Magic went to the finals 9 freaking times. Oh, my gosh. Like, I think that the way that I used to put it, now that I think about it, is, like, I had Jordan and Magic, like, 1 and 1A. Like, that's how much respect and love and admiration and how great of a basketball player Magic Johnson was. Magic Johnson, if you're trying to, okay, leadership, floor generalship is such a big aspect of basketball. Like, if you were a GM, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, and I'm talking to the cats that are my age or older, if you're a GM and you had your choice, knowing their careers, kind of having some background on their careers, like maybe this is after the fact, you had a crystal ball, and you could go back and you could take Michael Jordan or you could take Magic Johnson, which one are you taking? Like Magic means that you're going to win. Magic means that every other player on your team is going to get infinitely better. Now, Michael Jordan made players great. I'm not saying he didn't, but not to the degree of Irvin Magic Johnson. No. No way. No way. Once again, Jordan was the GOAT. Skill-wise, Jordan was a better player than Magic Johnson. But the intangibles of making your team better around you, the intangibles of being that leader and taking your team to a championship, I think that I might take Magic over Michael. That's right, 1A and 1B. There's 1A and 1B. Yes, Jordan is that dude, could do it all on the floor, but man, that Magic Johnson boy, 6'9", playing point guard, some of the best passing that you would ever see from a player that ever touched the NBA court. 9 times in the finals? What? Man, Magic Johnson, man, he was a pleasure to watch. Oh, man. Magic was a pleasure to watch. Showtime. Magic Johnson was a pleasure to watch. I might even rename today's show, A Pleasure to Watch. Yeah. Wow. Man. Y'all remember when Magic came back? Y'all remember when Magic came back from HIV? Y'all remember that? And it was short-lived. This had to have been, because I remember staying at my old house over in Marietta. This had to have been 96. I think it was maybe 96, and he came back for a couple of games, and then, he went back to retirement. Man, that was such a big, big moment, man. I remember, everybody in the world was talking about Magic coming back, man. Magic came back, and I think he got a lot of flack from some of the other players, Karl Malone and all of those cats, where he retired again. But when the man had left, gone for a while, retired for a while, and came back. And, man, that was incredible. I'm going to finish my little list by the time we get back. Hey, when we get back, a little entertainment, birthdays. This is the Doug Stewart Show.
It's just the way of life. It's just the way of life. What you like. What you want, what you like is keep it going. Keep working it and working it, working it and working it. Still don't stop, rise high, sky's the limit. Keep your eyes open, never hoping, steady scoping. Looking for ways to get paid, nothing's for joking. Like to laugh or mail, get your stuff but you stand still. And you couldn't believe that thoughts do achieve to bring reality. Most do work to get salary, like hurt worse than battery in agony. Whatever gotta do, feed your family. World is a tragedy, a mixed up of events and formalities. No flattery, all against the grain to ease pain. To suffer is short, so maintain what you want in your life. Get it, set goals and trends, set it. By no means let it lose sight, don't forget it. Bless the child, my words known poetic. Extremes to rep it. One life, love, I live it and blaze with vision. Let's amaze, craze the rhythm, engage the mission. On my own post position, what you like, what you want, what you like is keep it going. Keep working it and working it, working it and working it. Still don't stop, rise high, sky's the limit. What you like, what you want, what you like is keep it going. Keep working it and working it, working it and working it. Still don't stop, rise high, sky's the limit. Only made one when they made this. Blood, flesh and bone, all I got, all I'm gonna leave with before you make me jump ship or deep six. I release hits, make sure to rip. Word common and spit, bars accurate. Chronicles of life, play your own risk. Life not a game, but each day bringing new twists. Handle display calm, you're living it. See us set the stage for most who won't live. That glamorous excitement, tight live. What you like, we still live in a world of tripe bids and shice kids. Nice kids and life bids. Streets part of the uniform, we set it on. Chemist to your apple potholes in your lawn. Sweetie shaking that ass for the cash, you keep on. You're funny how things change, no harm to your game and it's get yours. All this work to get paid, some jets made, some eternal jet slave. Life is a stage where I praise to see the next day. Bless the child, you style and create. Chose for this, it's not the path that I made. No, you lie.
What you like?
It's keep it going. Keep working it and working it, working it and working it. Still don't stop, rise high, sky's the limit. Keep working it and working it, working it and working it. Still don't stop, rise high, sky's the limit. What you like, what you want, what you like. Keep it going, keep it going. Keep working it and working it, working it and working it. Still don't stop, rise high.
Working it and working it.
Working it, working it, working it, working it. Still don't stop, rise high, sky's the limit. What you want, what you like, keep working it and working it. Still don't stop, rise high.